Why coaches suck. So your super annoying 26-year-old brother-in-law, Ronnie, has just announced to the world that after a failed 9-month career in real estate, he's becoming a life coach. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm JB Bolton. Listen, if you've ever hired a coach or even thought about it and walked away feeling a little underwhelmed, let me tell you, you are not alone. The coaching space is a little bit nuts right now. If you go, just browse LinkedIn or go to your local chamber meeting. I guarantee you're going to meet a financial advisor, a real estate or mortgage professional, and a coach. It's nuts. Anyone can be a coach. Today, we're going to talk exactly about why coaches so often don't deliver, and maybe even more importantly, how you can navigate the noise and hire somebody who actually delivers some tangible outcomes. By the way, if you've never had a coach before, what is it? It's like private lessons for your career or your business or your leadership or your life. At least that's the promise. And there are great coaches delivering amazing outcomes for people. Think about, coaches whose names you recognize that coach some of your favorite professional athletes or professional teams, right? Or you read about these amazingly successful business people, and many times they will talk to you about the coach that they work with that partners with them to help them achieve amazing results. I've hired coaches. It can actually be a really, really great thing when it's done well. They help you clarify the gap between kind of your current state and then your desired outcome. That's the definition of coaching. It's to transport you from where you are to where you want to be. And there's a number of ways they do this. They'll ask powerful questions. They'll hold you accountable. They help you kind of build these muscles of change. Sometimes they'll give you direction or advice, but they don't do that full time. That's more what a consultancy looks like. And it's not therapy either, right? That's digging into the past, asking questions about why, where coaching is about looking forward. Where are we going? What's holding you back? What are you going to do next? But there is a problem with the coaching industry. And that is that it is largely unregulated. And that means anyone can hang a shingle like Ronnie and call themselves a coach. This becomes a problem because people can say whatever they want and hang a shingle. And then you end up paying for somebody who is underexperienced, underqualified. You're not getting the results. And you're like, why did I do this? How do you avoid falling into that trap? I boiled it down to 3 criteria that I think can help you tremendously. The first one is experience. Experience matters here, right? Here's a useful number in case it serves you. Most coaches, in fact, I think the last time I heard Donald Miller from Coach Builder share this stat, it was 87% of coaches don't survive past the first 2 years in business. So there's a great criteria. Have you been coaching? How long have you been coaching? How long have you been coaching full time is a good one. Because if you pick someone who's still figuring out, you might end up being their guinea pig. And that is not the jam. Unless they're not charging you for their services and it's someone who has amazing experience. By the way, if there's an executive that you love and respect who's been a great leader and they announce that they're coaching and they're like, hey, I'm opening up some sessions, like some power sessions for some coaching, jump on that, because many times these leaders are working on their training and the credentials that they need, and you can get some really high-powered coaching from somebody that you know and trust. So do that. Anyway, a great question to ask around experience is, how long have you been coaching full-time? What's your client base look like? What leadership roles have you held that inform your coaching practice, right? If you find out they're in an industry that's similar to yours, that could potentially be really, really valuable for the experience that you have. So experience matters. Take a look at experience, and it's the number one thing that I would encourage you to look at before you jump in. The second one, credentialing. Hey, are they certified? It's tough because it's unregulated. There's a number of certifications out there. Some of them are better than others. I'll list a couple for you. One of the largest and most respected is the International Coaching Federation, ICF. It's one of the global bodies that equips with training and some ethical standards. It's a very large, well-respected organization. I know many ICF certified coaches and even master coaches. I've worked with them, and it's a great one to look at. I hold my credentialing, my certifications through Coach Builder under Donald Miller's organization, and that's where my credentialing comes from. So, you can ask, hey, which coach training program did you complete? Right? Did you complete? Right? Is it accredited? What sort of ongoing supervision do you engage in, or growth or training, continuing ed are you engaged in? Now, there are incredible coaches who don't have certification, and there are certified coaches who are absolutely terrible as well. But this is one of the things that I think you can look at that can help, because if somebody has gone to the trouble to be certified, it means something. It means they're pursuing what excellence looks like in that field. But the last one is the one thing that matters more than anything else when you're considering hiring a coach. Results. It's absolutely non-negotiable. If a coach cannot point to transformations, to client case studies, if they can't speak to specific outcomes, like what sort of results did they deliver, if they can't introduce you to a former client for a reference, if you can't find recommendations on them, walk away. When you're evaluating a potential coach, this is the single most important thing you can take a look at. So ask tough questions. Hey, what are the measurable results your clients achieved? Talk to me about some outcomes with the kinds of, what sort of outcomes have you achieved in partnership with the people that you're supporting? How did you get them from A to B? Would you connect me with 2 clients who are similar to me? And if you don't get crisp answers, you are at risk. I'm going to say this again. I know certified PhD level coaches who do not deliver great results. And I know non-certified coaches who can deliver great outcomes. Results matter the most. That's why you're hiring a coach anyway. And if you cannot find evidence of those results, you don't need to be wasting your time. You need to go a different direction. Listen, if this is interesting to you at all, or if you're interested in exploring coaching, there is a smart way to make kind of matching you with your coach a little bit safer and faster. Let me introduce you to, and write this down, this website, trysam.ai. Trysam, T-R-Y, like try, Sam, like a person's name, trysam.ai. It's an AI-powered intelligent matching system that helps you pair you with a coach who fits your style, your preference, your need, your business context, your even things like your values and your growth goals. So you don't have to waste time kind of shopping, sifting, risking a mismatch, and it does not cost you. It's like this is like coaching. Finding a coach could be like dating for your leadership investment. And I think if you try sam.ai can save you a lot of painful heartache if you want to jump into something. Listen, if you're watching this, you're likely at a point of growth. You're looking for some clarity, some transformation, some breakthrough. I am a former tech exec who turned into an executive or business coach. You can always drop me a note or schedule a short call, and we can talk about the transformation you're looking for. How do we get you from where you are to where you want to be? Or I can give you some advice on how to pick the right coach. may not surprise you that I'm connected to some of the top coaches in the world, and I am happy to make a referral if we don't work together. Don't let coaching be another expense with zero impact. Instead, use some tools, apply the checklist, and get some real differences here. Thanks for watching. I'll throw some links as well to some other recommendations on how you can thoroughly vet a coach. And if Ronnie comes knocking at your door, you go running the other direction.